Good afternoon, boys and girls. It's nice to see your smiling faces. I think the donkeys like to see those smiling faces too. This is Marcy May. She's a character in one of our stories. This is Mystical Essence. We call her Misty. And she is also a character in one of our stories. This is Cheryl. She's a caretaker of all the donkeys on the farm. And this is Julia. She's going to read some stories later. So let me start by reading the first story, which has Marcy May. Story 1, Marcy May. It was a first sunny day at Brayfields Donkey Farm. Marcy May was outdoors, simply enjoying the warmth of the sun. Who is Marcy May? Well, Marcy May is a young miniature donkey, and a very cute one, right? She knows her way around the farm, and for a number of reasons, Marcy May is known to be a spinning ball of energy. Earlier that morning, Farmer Tom, I'm Farmer Tom, accidentally left one of the tall ladders near the barn where Marcy May was playing. When Marcy May saw the ladder, she curiously checked it out. She thumped it. She hit it with her foot, bumped it with her nose, and finally used it to scratch a itchy spot on her neck. Oh no, big surprise. Marcy May was stuck. Yes, her head was wedged between the rungs of the ladder, and she was completely stuck. Panic set in, and Marcy May was energized with fear. She ran out into the pasture at full speed, awkwardly taking the ladder along for a ride. When Farmer Tom heard all the commotion, he immediately sprinted outside to see what was going on. In the pasture, he said Marcy May spinning the ladder around at the Ferris wheel at the same time. Farmer Tom reached out to help him. He grabbed the ladder, but by now Marcy May's head was stuck in the top, her leg was stuck in the bottom row. What a sight it was. After some bending, tugging, pulling, the ladder finally gave way, and Marcy May was free. Oh,
Yay, Marcy!
back at the barn, inspired Marcy May found her luck in the water. I'm so happy you didn't get hurt, my little one, said the mother. Did you learn anything from that experience? Well, I did, replied Marcy May. I am full of energy and love to try new things, but I think about being more careful. I guess that's a good lesson for all of us, right? All right, well, I think I have Julia with the story now.
I'm going to read a story 7, about Freda, another donkey at the farm, and our Misty. Freda and Misty are playful little donkeys with high spirits and loads of energy. They are always inventing new ways to have fun on the farm. There's Freda, there's Misty. It like a hologram, and its head was polished in a bronze brown color. His turtle, stuck his neck far out of his shell and did not retreat. He looked Mickey straight in the eyes. Game on. Mickey ran over to him, and the two went nose to nose. In a snap, the turtle grabbed on and wouldn't let Mickey go. Mickey was in shock, and she desperately tried to release him. Mickey prayed in pain. This was not the way her game was supposed to go. Mickey shook her head around and round, but the turtle held on with a firm grasp. One last try. Mickey threw her head back with all her might and threw the turtle, and the turtle was launched into the air over the fence and into the lake. Wow, that was a feisty one, was all she could think to say to her friends who were watching. Mickey thought the story might be over, but she was not that lucky.